The phones were echoing off of each other.
Oh God.
But Sneakers and Stogies has a decent following, so we can do it on there. I was just doing it on mine so more people could get notification.
And that way I can update you.
Alright, bye. Cordero said it did echo last time, but he said it wasn't a bad echo, but it was still like an echo.
Okay. Oh my God. Alright, let me get everything set up on here.
And before you post an IGTV live recording,
well, you might get ready to cuss me out.
make a cover photo, cause
Well, I have okay.
or at least skim through so you don't see me with an afro looking like who did it and why on the page.
Got you. But no, I'm saving those so I can get them off of there.
Okay, that's why I was like, look, sir, you ain't about to have me looking busted every day on this thing. The first thing people see is me looking crusty.
You're not looking crusty. I wouldn't dare. I'm not that evil.
Somebody already asked me that. They was like, so you know wear your natural hair every episode? Because they was like, when we see you in public.
You a different person.
Yeah, I was like, I be chilling. I was like, the vibe of the show is to be chilling with your friends.
And relax and not stressed.
Yeah, so look.
Y'all don't have no drink or nothing, no whiskey or nothing?
Actually, we do.
And I left my whiskey at home.
A word. I'm yawning and shit. I'm like,
Sorry.
wake up.
Do you smoke weed? No?
Nah.
No problem. Sorry.
And I only have coffee.
A word.
It's been a crazy day.
I do have a little of that Cali Snoop Dogg wine left. Just a little.
Wine?
Yeah. It's
I'll
red.
rock with it. It's red?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
This month.
I was like, I don't have a lot, but I have some.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry. Before we do get started, I'm pretty much ready. I just need to find my cutter. Oh, there.
For sure.
I don't.
You're out?
Yeah.
Oh, you out? Okay.
That is not like me.
That's not like
It's
you.
all good.
I drink wine out of a coffee mug. I'm so sorry. Next time you come, if you ever decide to join us again, I promise
For sure.
I'll have
for
you
sure,
2
for sure.
bottles.
It's all good.
Wait, you got me on live talking about I have 2 bottles?
Oh, you're not technically on. You're not technically.
Look, we're on live.
We're on.
Somebody said salute. Daddy 079.
He's a cigar smoker from the community.
Okay.
Yeah, because Cigar Head Fred, when I was on the show, he had followed afterwards. So check and see if the battery's on there.
It's on 96%.
No, the battery in the Black Magic. Oh, it's 96%. Okay. Shut up.
That's what you was talking about, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said, right?
Hey, look. Just asking a simple question.
Okay, we'll just give you a breakdown. So kind of what I do. Kind of what I do is if I like start waving my hands or anything, that just means that right when whoever's talking at that time is done talking, stop talking for a second because I have a note.
Gotcha.
So either I'm just like gonna correct you, like, hey, you're looking down too much, or y'all look like y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all forgetting there's 2 cameras, there's 2 different angles.
Yeah, are y'all looking at the camera? Or this is the main one?
That was the main. This is just the backup, so it can help.
I'm gonna check the backup just to see.
Yeah, check the backup.
But every time I say something, I move to a different camera just so I can make sure, because it's just me. And that's why I'm mad Toki not here.
Exactly.
But he's at work.
Gotcha.
Can't call Toby for being at work.
You cannot.
You gotta make his money.
However, when he gets a new job, I'm on that ass.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Because he for sure called me today talking about why didn't we film yesterday?
Well, I know why.
He knows why now because he was like trying to question me. I was like, nigga, y'all are not my days.
And then it's hard to get it's hard to match Will's schedule.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's a fact. Yeah,
like,
it's me.
do you know how hard?
He said it's me.
It's me for sure.
Like, I was like, shit.
It was hard for me to get here today, to be honest.
I believe it. You was on the phone. I was like, oh, hell
You
yeah.
work where? Oh, I know you work from home.
Yeah. But I'm into so many different things, man. I'm in like 100 different weddings.
Hell no.
And I'm responsible for like I
said,
was on the phone with these groomsmen, and I was responsible for like the tuxedos and all that shit.
In there.
And this dude, he got 15 fucking groomsmen. So yeah, it's been something.
Yeah. That's crazy though, 'cause I'm just thinking about it. I was like, I've had a year where I was in 3 weddings straight. One as a photographer, one as a groomsman, and one was my line brother. So I was like, after that.
Oh, I thought it was the same year that you was the.
The pastor? No. That was last year.
Pastor?
Yes.
I was an officiant. I actually.
Really?
Yeah, I got ordained.
Nigga, what do you not do?
Exactly.
What the? I ain't never heard that.
Oh, the
I'm
box.
just getting out the shop.
No, the box. Keep the box.
Put the box in the shop then, cause it's like.
Well, I'm still setting up, giving the comments.
What did I do?
What did you do? Ooh.
I'm so far out of the
Okay,
sneaker
see,
game, it's ridiculous.
But I know, but you were there in its prime before it went chaotic.
Okay, you remember that. I was into it. I was definitely into it.
This is in the shop too?
No, it wasn't in the show, but you can move it. You can take that.
Oh, I was just making sure.
Yeah, no. It's fine.
It's crazy how time changes things.
Of course. Let me know when you're ready.
I don't know how much I don't know if I trust you to press play and use the bathroom. I don't know how I trust you when it comes to looking at the camera.
Go use the bathroom.
No, I trust you, but I'm just saying.
Go use the bathroom.
Okay, that's why I was like, look, listen.
And then
And
just
let me know if I'm like too low. I need to sit up.
No, you're fine.
I'm good.
You're actually really fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Oh, get my pink candle out of the shot.
I am moved so I can bring the batteries. So you go to the bathroom and I bring the batteries.
I'm so sorry. I'm not usually not this over the place. Where's my phone at?
You just had it. Jesus, child.
No, that was my work phone. Where's my cell phone?
It's not on the table.
I was just on the phone with Cordero with it.
It's not right there.
That's my work phone.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever, I'll use my work phone.
Save battery. Oh God. Thank God it is a behind the scenes. That's why we do live behind the scenes.
Oh, it's an actual recording, so you mess with it? Like you include it sometime, or you just use it for promo?
Well, right now I'm gonna include it because I'm still trying out the things for the second season because we started after I graduated and I've been planning this even while I'm dealing with grad school and the stress of that.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to make the season different. And so if you saw like on our first season we had the green screen up and everything, and then this season, the second half of December, we decided to go all natural because it was easier for me to edit. Because editing green screen is a pain in the ass.
I bet, yeah.
Especially with a full frame camera, it's beyond a pain in the ass.
Word.
So I said, let me try something different, and then luckily I caught the Black Magic on a sale. Somebody was selling it because he had got the Pro, and then I go from there, and I was like, let me try live because I see other people doing live. I said, let me try live, and then I'm here. If that computer would have had internet, I would have did YouTube, but I was like, I need more time with that.
Yeah.
So I'm really just trying to play around and see where I can go from there.
I got you. So season 1 wasn't the Black Magic. So season 2, how many people have you shot with the Black Magic?
So far, the only person so far is JP.
JP, has the production quality increased for you?
I can tell
Substantially?
I can tell a big difference. Cause
yeah.
shooting raw. So the 1 year anniversary, so we shot CSK Raw. The only thing I hated was I had both the CF card in there and the SSD, and it fucked up everything. That's what pushed me back because getting the shit out the CF card and configuring it, I didn't want to erase nothing, so that was the issue, especially getting memory card report.
Yeah.
But JP's video actually came out really nice. I just have to do color grading and stuff, which is taking a little bit longer for.
Yeah.
See, I've been mixing. I've been doing it for years, so I hear when I hear it, I know it's wrong and I can fix it.
Yeah.
And then adjust. But when it comes to video fixing with the Black Magic, it's a new experience. So I want to try it for the second half of the season.
Dope.
Because of the fact that when I come back from Cali, I want to start planning for the I'll show you CC on. CC.
Who's CC?
CC. SFA.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Because I had two topics I wanted to cover for the consensus of the season. For guys and most women, it would be creators of graphics. I saw that you posted that, and I was like, that is a brilliant idea, and it's so true. So that's going to be one thing I want to talk about. But the other idea is women's impact into the sneaker community, because it's harder to find for women. It's harder to find good colors and good styles that aren't men's shoes. They have to get men's shoes and rock them instead of having their own. But within the recent years, we had Melody come out with some shoes. Billie Eilish about to come out with a pair of J's. I can't say their name, but you know who I'm talking about.
Ali Mae.
Ali Mae. Not Ali Mae. No, not Ali Mae. I was going to clear too, but it's a shoe store that made a pair of threes for women.
Oh, I don't know.
And it's in Houston. It's a store in Houston.
I'm so out the loop, bro. I'm gonna let you know that now.
That's fine.
I'm out the loop, man.
It's Sneakers and Stogies, but we're not just talking about sneakers and Stogies.
Yeah, got you.
We got more broader topics to talk about as well because the world changes.
Right.
The environment changes, and it's better to not just ride the wave of the change, but also create your own at the same time.
Yeah.
So I turned off the conserved battery, so whenever you're ready.
Mm-hmm. Don't judge me, it's one of those days.
Hey, life is one of those days. It's by the microphone.
Alright, when you guys are ready,
Okay.
Let me fix myself.
comfy.
Go ahead.
I actually like this angle a lot.
Of course.
Makes my apartment look all like vibey.
Which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I can't wait to see.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Ready?
Alright.
And 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Sneakers and Stogies. It is here. We are here today on this beautiful hump day that I actually miss y'all. I really do. And my co-host is not here today. But needless to say, that's none of my issues. That's none of my concern. I cannot complain anymore. What we have here today is a very, very, very important person. Somebody who has changed not only the way we look at the world from a filmmaker's eyes, but also somebody who's very creative in their own personal avenue. Today, we are here and gracefully honored to have on our show Will York III.
Man, that's a lot right there. I appreciate it. Bro.
No problem. Welcome to Sneakers and Stogies. Your scheduling is harder than I thought, and I thought I was bad.
Hey man, it's been crazy. It's been a lot of stuff going on, but I'm happy to be here, bro. Glad you got me, man.
No problem. And I know you're about to leave us and go venture onto the rest of the world, but for today, we have you here.
Yep.
So
that's top secret. That's top secret info like that. That's top secret.
Exactly. Not a lot of people know this. So let me for my producer, for Damo did they get on my butt about looking at my computer too much, I'm adjusting the audio. I don't want to get yelled at today. Not today. Let's start off with Girl Dad.
Yeah.
My line brother, Andre Murray, and I'm glad I said it right this time because he would have killed me if I said it the other way, helped you film this experience. And I heard you had your viewing Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yep.
Can you break it down for us, and for people who don't know what it is, can you break it down for us so we can get a better understanding of Girl Dad?
Yeah, for sure, man. So, just recently, this year, we started a nonprofit organization called Black Fathers. And so it's officially a 501c3. And Black Fathers was created to dispel the misconceptions about Black fatherhood, period, and to kind of create a community around Black men that's raising the kids. So we got a bunch of programs and stuff coming on, but one of the podcasts we wanted to do was a Girl Dad podcast, and we called it the Girl Dad Experience. So me and the other co-host, his name is LZ, he and I, man, we always have like long conversations and stuff. Matter of fact, we actually went on IG Live one time. He's heavy into fashion and style.
Yes,
so
I saw that. I saw that in the photos, by the way.
Yeah, he used to work in retail like Gucci, Polo, Ralph Lauren, a bunch of different places. So, me and him had an issue at one point in time because he was wearing Gucci, and I think Gucci had something that came out, it was in blackface.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. A bunch of other brands too, Burberry, Montclair, a bunch of them.
Of course.
And so I'm like, yo, why are you rocking that? And that's how they treating us. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, well, we need to get down to the bottom of it. And so anyway, that conversation kind of led into more conversations. And people were like, yo, y'all should do like something together. So the through line that we had together, we both are girl dads.
Wow.
Yeah. So we just kind of brainstormed and we started that. So, but to answer your question, bro, so man, it was an amazing private viewing event. Basically, we hand selected about 20 girl dads, and they came through to this little spot, and yeah, it was like real open and honest discussions. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about different experiences. Some men had, you know, their wives had issues with fertility, and some of them lost kids, and you know, just going through that, and then the processing emotions of being a man, and raising a daughter, and how you gotta balance that. It was just solid, man. It was grown men in there getting real emotional.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But it was us cultivating this community. I can't wait to put out some of the stuff from it. But yeah, I'm excited, man. The first episode is dropping on the 23rd, so I don't know when this is releasing, but
The audio should be out before I leave for Cali, so that's a good thing.
Okay, cool.
So it's right around that
Cool.
timeline.
Yeah, so next Wednesday, the 23rd, the first episode is releasing, and it's a visual podcast. And yeah, Drake killed it.
Of course. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We'll do something like that, which was a good thing because I see you have your own studio.
Yeah.
And I've been trying. Well, a couple years ago, I was trying to get somebody to shoot, but they ended up canceling the shoot. But what made you get your own studio, especially in?
Oh wait, Jake, before you go from that, ask him from talking to all those fathers, what is the biggest misconception of being a girl dad?
Ooh. That is a good point. What is the biggest misconception?
Wait, no, reword it like.
Well, I know reword
Yeah,
it.
reword it like it's your question, but then ask it.
But it's like even if you reword the question, not to cut off the
No, not reword it, but say it
I
for
was
you.
about-
Like, not me. Sorry,
Do your thing.
Work with me.
I'm working. Sorry, my brain is going.
Her brain's on fire, and I love
You
it.
probably got questions too. Yeah.
Oh no, I jump in when I feel to, but I feel like that's a good because you just jump straight into the studio and not more into the girl dad.
Well, but exactly because time limit and everything.
Oh no, I know, but still, like, go a little bit more into it. Like, and with your answer, I want you to say something that, like, really, like, if I was watching it and I didn't know you and I was like, okay, girl dad experience, that's cool and all, but then you say something like what the biggest misconception is, like, or what the biggest.
So.
When people hear girl dad, like, what is the biggest misconception, basically? Like, why? Because when you hear girl dad, you think of, like, Kobe or men that only have daughters or men who tap into their sensitive side or men who get their toes done by their daughters. But you don't really hear, like, more of, like, what it's really like to be a girl dad. And I'm pretty sure in your series, you guys got down to the nitty-gritty on more of a deeper level than just the external view of being a girl dad.
Yeah, that's a solid question.
Yeah, I don't want you to spoil what your show has, but
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
I mean, we just have an open conversation. I'm open book, man.
So
chopping it up.
So with everything that's going on in the community, and especially how black fathers are painted in a negative light, what does your podcast or your visual podcast give to not only inspire black fathers but also help them to feel confident in what they're doing?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, there's a lot of statistics out there that kind of are skewed and manipulated, like, to paint us in a certain way. And so, the idea of Girl Dad was to kind of paint our own narratives and shed light on real stories. Men like me, men like LZ, my co-host, like, talk about those type of things. But I think one of the bigger misconceptions is that they say about 73% of black kids grew up in a single family home, right?
Right.
And so they say the divorce rate is very high, and but that doesn't automatically mean that the father isn't in the kid's life. Right?
Okay.
I'm co-parenting myself. I'm very active with my daughter.
I see, especially at basketball games.
Oh yeah, she can ball.
I see.
She can ball. But yeah, man, like, I think that's one of the biggest things, misconceptions about black fatherhood in general, is that they skew these statistics and they make you believe certain things and they run with their own narrative and it's perpetuated throughout the media. But in actuality, there's a report that came out that said black fathers actually spend more time with their kids, bathing their kids, going to events with their kids, spending real intimate time with them. But one of the misconceptions about being a girl dad, I think that, to your point, you talk about Kobe, and when you think of girl dad, you think maybe LeBron and his daughter, getting your nails done, that type of stuff. But the truth is, it's difficult raising a girl and like trying to give them like that positive reinforcement. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta redirect them in a way. You know what I'm saying, for sure. But it's not always that sensitive, soft side. Sometimes you gotta be honest, and sometimes you gotta be rough with them and let them know the truth. You know, because
girls are truthful.
Oh yeah, girls are truthful, and I have to save her before I throw her in this world, and she get the real. She needs to get the real from me first. Right. So yeah, I think that's one of the bigger misconceptions about just being a girl that big. It ain't all flowery and it ain't all gravy.
Especially with me being my brother just had a baby girl.
Oh man, congratulations!
So, and with what you're saying,
Uncle Jay.
I've been Uncle Jay so many times saying, but for a girl, it's unique.
Yeah.
This is my first legitimate niece.
Because you've seen Cordero.
Well, not even that, but my brother has boys, so for me to be a girl uncle is kind of I want to learn how to adapt to not only the mother and father situation, but also being there for the baby the best way I can. Yeah. So that's why I was interested in not only just bringing you to the show, but also learning more on how to be a guiding figure into a young girl's life from a black father's perspective.
Yeah, nah, bro, that's a good question. My brother and my family, like I had my daughter when I was 20, I was a sophomore in college. And so, like, you can imagine, like, shit, I'm still trying to figure out life. And I have a daughter coming to the world. I had a village, fortunately for me, my mom, my sister, my younger brother, everybody stepped up big time. And so I always talk to my brother about this. My brother and my daughter are close. You know what I'm saying? They have a real good relationship, and I think it's important for people like you, who, Uncle Jay, to spend that one-on-one time with your niece. You know what I'm saying? Build that rapport, build that relationship, because, although they may not tell their parents everything, you may be another outlet where they can talk to you and feel comfortable talking to you. So you can't have that relationship unless you build that rapport, build that bond. So, yeah, you should definitely, you know what I'm saying? Do that.
Now, just to bring it in. Now, before my executive producer kills me, the original topic. Now we're going from literally, like I said. At that point, because I'm not people don't know I'm not on coffee, so that's a good thing. I'm not on caffeine, so it's a good.
This is our first episode sober.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, both of us.
Exactly. So it's really hard to be there, but so
growth.
I'm right there with y'all, man.
Growth. So back to the studio, because you built. So you got the studio here, and I want to hear the pronunciation because I might say it wrong in my thinking, and I don't want to say it wrong because it's a personal business. I understand. That's your baby. That's your personal baby. So how do you say the name of the studio? So I won't say it wrong.
It's proper.
So it's proper. So I'm right. Okay.
It's proper.
Just
and let me tell you, it wasn't necessarily just my baby.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that were involved, and the head honcho, Manny, you may know Manny, went to school with me.
Yeah.
And this isn't anything new, man. It's like we started this back in 14.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember we had our launch party back then, and honestly, bro, it's just been trial and error of us figuring things out along the way and just being ambitious and shooting for the stars and learning as we go. Cool. So yeah, this is just like the result of not quitting. You know what I mean? And we still got more things going. By the time this release, I don't know if y'all know about it, we have an art exhibit.
I saw. I've seen like previews of it.
A huge art exhibit. It's a 60-day exhibit.
When is it?
It starts on Friday, June 18th.
And right now, Jake will have the flyer on the visual.
Yes, I will.
YouTube.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. But June 18th, it's a 60-day art exhibits, collaborations with all type of artists. It's called From Houston with Love. So it's basically just showing not necessarily the art scene, but the creative scene, the creative community coming together. And it's on Green Street at where Forever 21 used to be downtown.
I know exactly what it is.
It's 23,000 square feet, so it's
So wait,
humongous.
so wait, y'all were the ones that, because I was over there recently, I had to do a proposal, not a proposal, but the pre-wedding shoot. And I drove over there and I seen like it was getting revamped.
Yeah.
So that was,
Us partnership with a couple other folks too, but yeah, that was us.
wow, that's a Houston exclusive right there for people who don't know, because that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
Excited about that. Yeah, man. Appreciate that.
I just have one question though.
Yeah.
Can I bring the camera?
100%.
That's all I wanted to know.
100%, man.
That's all I want to know, so I can get some footage of, because I really do want to get some footage when I come back, of course.
Yep.
So
you got 60 days, so you got time.
I got time.
Yeah.
But time, is never cheap, especially when you're trying to make money.
Right. Facts. Big facts.
Especially with your schedule. But since we got two of the most important topics I really wanted out the way, I feel like I want your take on creators of new athletes. Because we was talking on the live about it, and I really want your take on it because of the fact that you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
And especially being a girl father, or a girl dad.
Yeah.
And you're changing the culture in a way that I personally nobody would have seen coming, especially being alpha male, of course.
Yeah.
It's something different. So I want to
thank you for that, bro. That's a lot. I appreciate that.
So I wonder, how do you find ways to not only keep yourself sane, but also how to find ways to balance your time? That's probably the best way I want to say it. Because of course, being a creative, editing, processing, rendering is stressful enough as it is. But for you to do all of this, how do you keep yourself sane?
Man, we out from there, bro.
Exactly. Delta Theta.
We figure it out. We make it happen.
Exactly.
I mean, I think the best thing for me is just to constantly be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make excuses for yourself.
Facts.
You know, I listened to something today, and somebody say, "Don't die with it left in the tank." And so basically, what that means is, don't leave this earth with things left in the tank. And if somebody say, "Oh man, he had a lot of potential," that's not a compliment, bro.
That's an insult.
Like, like you shouldn't live life like that. You should do everything you want to do as best as you can. And I have responsibilities too. You know what I'm saying? So balance it all, man. I don't have no science for it, bro. I mean, I just try my best to get it done. I try to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? That's the best answer I got for you.
Well, I know it was a broad question, but I just think as creators, one creator to another, there's times burnout actually affects us, and especially not even with the conversation of monetization, but also with the conversation of building a following, building a brand, and having your own responsibility, which was for me was school, finishing my master's degree, before I do my PhD in 2-3 years. But besides that, is the not burning yourself out, because I was burned out. Like, if people who are listening know about the last episode, I was on academic academic suspension last spring, which was around the time we started the show. So it was an outlet, because I really went.
An outlet, there you go.
And that's why.
Yeah.
This is
a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. Like, so I was laid off from my day job back during the pandemic, like around that time. And so a lot of these, I've been an entrepreneur. I've always had passion projects and stuff I wanted to do.
Of course.
But they gave me the opportunity to really jump into it full steam, because now I had more time. So I'm about to get back into this 9-to-5 thing, but y'all know, right? But overall, I mean, like that was an outlet. The creativity was an outlet. It's an opportunity for you to let go and do what you want to do as you please. And another big thing for me, bro, I like to travel a lot. Like, my girl's from New York, so she loves to travel, so we always travel. And so I feel like when you travel, it exposes you to different things and it builds a different perspective. So you don't get into the monotony of doing things over and over and over again, and that's probably how you get in like creative funks. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get out of it, you can't figure it out. You just need to get out of your environment and do something different. So I try to do that. I probably do that more than I should, honestly, bro. But it's been helpful though, man.
Of course.
It's been real helpful.
That's good. Now, I've been waiting to have this conversation since we talked.
God.
Before we get to the shoes and before we get to cigars, what made you say that Currency sounds the same on every record?
Are you deaf?
No. Because here's the thing, and this is why I say this. I've heard him live, and I've heard every different album. Because here's how I separate Currency, and this is my personal take. I have pre Convert Coupe, which was with him on the label, so he sounds completely different. Post Convert Coupe, but pre what's the album? Stone Immaculate.
Okay.
Because he was on every album that he does is on the label. He sounds different on every album than he does on mixtapes. And then I have what's after the Stone Immaculate until now. But I've heard from the Carter 2 onward. And so I can agree with certain mixtapes sound the same, but not everything sounds the same. Because for example, and before I let you go, I know you got a fire point.
I really don't, bro. I really don't.
Like for example, my favorite album from Currency is one that never really released, and that's the one that's called Muscle Car Chronicles. And it's because it's him and Dame, and he was trying to get out the deal with Dame. And it's more of a rock Currency album, like, and he doesn't sound the same. So when I go to Comfort Coupe and listen to the album, since it finally came back on Spotify, an amazing mixtape. And then I go to some of the albums, like most of his recent stuff, yeah, I can agree with you, it sounds the same. But his older stuff, 3 different wavelengths. So I want to know what was your opinion on that?
Let me paint the picture for you first. First of all, let me just say, I'm definitely exaggerating. Like I don't hate the guy. I actually love Kurt. I think he has one of the best personalities in all of music. Dude, super cool dude. You know, and probably before you were even on Currency, I was on Currency because I'm from New Orleans originally.
I know.
And so yeah, I remember I used to listen to Reagan era heavy. You know, that's super throwback. You know, when he was on like wearing DCs. You know what I'm saying? Way back in the gap. I used to be on him heavy. I mean, but he has a very monotone, conversational type of flow. And it's acquired taste. I rock with this person. I can listen to his interviews all day. I think I lost the touch, the feel within his music because it just sounds, it's that monotone flow. You know what I'm saying? It's that monotone. You know what I'm saying? I got a ongoing joke about if you want to go to sleep, just put on Currency.
And I saw that. And that's what made me want to get
Currency. And you know it's funny, bro. So I used to be a huge like Jet Life fan.
Of course.
Huge. Like matter of fact, in college, before I even pledged, I had a picture of me throwing up the ice. And I got in serious trouble for that. I got in serious trouble for that. So when people bring up Currency, I be like, yo, I got a real affinity that nobody really understands. Like, I rock with him. Mm-hmm. I went to a show when downtown used to be jumping. This was during college. And I never smoked like that, you know what I'm saying?
Was the Smoker still 2011?
Whoa. That sound mad familiar. Where was it?
Warehouse Live.
No, it wasn't Warehouse Live though.
Okay.
It was like a downtown spot. It was like one of them clubs where it gets super hot. I forget the name of it. It might have been called Heat. I don't remember. It might have been called Heat. But I remember I went with my man's Mike and this girl named Jelly. And they huge Currency fans. They huge stoners too. Of course. Smoke. I just was fucking with the music.
Of course.
So we went there and they going crazy and I was rocking with Currency too. I was rocking with it. And I got close to him and my homie Mike, he passed him the joint. And he was just like smoking. He was like, oh, this is Currency. He's a guy. He passed him the joint.
Of course.
And so passed it to Jelly. She hit it. Passed it to me. And I'm like, man, I don't smoke. and he was like, oh, what you mean? Like, I'm giving you. And I'm like, yo, I don't smoke. And he was like, bro, I respect you, bro. I respect you. Like, you stay trill. That's not what you into. But you over here rocking. Like, and I'll forever remember that because, like, I don't know if any other rapper would have did that. Like, I mean, of course they clowned me afterwards.
Of course.
But he was cool, dude. Like, Currency, super cool, super chill, man. I rock with Currency, man. Big time. Yeah. It's no love lost, bro.
I just like to ask because I'm a big Currency fan. Because I met Currency at Warehouse Live 2011,
Okay.
and he did the show on one foot because he broke his foot.
Oh shit, I remember that. Yeah.
And so I tried to throw
He was
my
on crutches.
yes.
Yeah.
And so I tried to throw my Smokers Club shirt on stage after the end of the show, and he ended up throwing me my shirt back, but he signed a hat that wasn't even mine. So I still got the hat to this day.
Oh shit.
So that's why.
Oh, you're a real Currency fan.
Oh no, I'm a real fan. Like,
Yeah.
and I even
That's dope, bro.
and
That's
it's,
dope.
so that's why I asked.
Yeah.
So, Donna, how much battery life we got left? 'Cause you got to check that thing.
24%.
Perfect.
Is
Let's
there enough time to do the cigar?
cigar. I was gonna go to shoot. We can do the cigar. So. Oh shit! It's DJ T, bro. And so I brought cigars, and like I said, I didn't know if he was into cigars, but I brought a cigar, San Cristobal. You know, condescending. It looks good.
Mhm.
So we're trying something new.
Okay.
And so for every guest, I normally try to get a cigar that they will either like, but they have to keep, of course, because I paid for them, you know, out of love. and
Love.
respect. And so I wanted you to smoke on, at least smoke on the show, you know.
For sure, bro. I hit the cigar.
So, and so, I'm gonna let you cut your own cigar.
Nah, you do.
You don't know how to cut? Oh, you don't know how to cut?
You had to put me on everything.
Fair enough.
We on everything, man. I had a cigar in DR.
Ooh.
I think that was my first time like really having. It was a Cuban too, and I was like, yeah, this is nice. But I was pairing it. I had like whiskey with it, and
Of
it was smooth.
Now I will admit,
You're missing the whiskey.
I know,
man.
I miss it.
Missing the whiskey.
I literally
bro.
have a bottle of whiskey in my room just for these occasions, and I forgot to
Man.
bring it because of the fact
You got caught lacking.
this is mine. I cut it horribly, but I'll take that fault. I'm not tripping. So you have a better cut.
Okay, bet.
Most people don't know you have to literally light
Yeah,
in a circular
torch
rotation.
that thing. Huh?
Exactly, because you don't want it to cook unevenly.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a good cigar and it cooks unevenly.
Jake, where can you buy the cigar? And where, if you wanted to order online or follow them on social media, where can you follow them?
So I got these cigars again at my favorite spot. One of my favorite spots, Briar Shop. Cigar Shop. It's in Rice Village, right next to Premium Goods, which is also next to Torchies. Is it hidden? Because if it's not hidden, I already
I
like
know
it.
where it's at. Nah, it's not.
Okay. See, my torch is going out. Alright, now try it. It should be. That cigar head Fred will kill me.
My
You
line
guys,
for
I'm
the
gonna
love
check to
cigar.
see if you guys have any questions in Instagram Live.
My line brother love these things.
Which one?
George.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't here?
Because we had it up.
Yeah, he was here for Marcus joint.
I'm probably gonna try to get with you or when I go back to Dallas and try to do like a private show with them and a couple other people in Dallas.
He's a sneakerhead, bro.
I know.
He's a sneakerhead.
But you was also at one point in your prime.
My prime. I'm not in my prime yet.
You're
bro.
no, you're still in your
I'm
prime.
outside my prime, brother.
But no, these kids you got on, they're fancy. They're nice.
I try my best to. I mean, the older I've gotten, man, the more I wanted to do my own thing and be in my own lane.
That's fair.
And so, I don't know. It's hard for me to rock things that other people be rocking, and so I try to do my own thing.
Very-
Not just to be different, but I don't know, it's just my personality.
Man, no hype beast life, man. We don't follow that hype beast.
No
man.
hype beast life.
People get hype off of everything.
Low key, that
Ride
might be a
wave.
shirt. Thank you, Jake. You
No
know
hype, no hype is like
Low key, it
Oh,
might be a shirt.
for real.
It went off.
Yep.
Yeah, it might have went off.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jake,
I know.
Wait, so the battery, you need a new battery, my bro?
The battery right there.
there's 3 batteries right there.
Oh,
Change it.
well, shoot,
And
I
just-
figured it
And just,
But Jake,
I know. You ain't gotta tell me. I already knew.
out. Brother,
Jake.
Brother Jake. Come on, my dog.
What do you do?
What are you doing?
Your battery?
This camera was never recorded.
I know.
And you got my battery wasted because it's on. You know what? I'm happy Toki here.
No, technically you supposed to check it. You did say you was gonna check it. It's at the bottom.
You You ain't charged me, Jones?
I did actually.
I got it.
Oh no, this drains batteries.
Yeah, this must drain like this must drain so damn fast.
And then just put the other one on the charger.
Okay, where's the charger?
It's in the kitchen.
I didn't know. How do you drink? I don't know why my brain is like having a brain moment. And this is my own camera.
What kind of Sony is that?
A7.
A7S.
Nice.
Caught it for a sale actually.
Alright, we bitch.
Alright, we back.
You the sale man. I'm gonna have to holler at you when I'm
Boy,
trying to buy something.
He got me this on a, Jake got me this on a steel. Jake
You
got
do
me
that with
this.
sneakers too?
What?
Alright.
You already pressed it?
I got pressed. Oh, the record button is
So it's not recording.
Right
Yeah, I
here.
knew it was there. I bet I
talking about the body, the mount, the hard drive, the case, like all the external features.
Got you.
But when it comes to like the lenses, honestly, you find a decent cinema lens, you can find that easily in the market for a good $50 to $100, depending on what size. I mean, what focal length you're trying to get. It really just depends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me a second, guys.
yeah, I know you gotta adjust it.
I'm doing it.
I'm good on this side.
I'm sure you are.
You getting off of work, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to close up and pull up.
Close up and pull up.
Yup.
Happy to see you, bro.
For sure, bro,
I
man.
only
Hey,
catch-
congrats
I
on
only
the.
catch my dog
I
on
know,
Sunday.
man. I'm mad I couldn't make it on Sunday, bro. Congrats on the premiere, man. I heard it
Oh,
was
shit.
good, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I know it was live,
I just want
man,
to
for
center it.
sure.
I want it to be
Super
more
loud.
centered.
When y'all,
so I can
so when y'all gonna
between y'all.
like actually?
You know what
I
I'm
know y'all
saying?
starting a podcast, so I'm actually gonna. It's on
Because
Apple,
it's
it's
dark
on
over
Apple
here
Music.
because the light's
It's
not
gonna,
good.
be on all
platforms?
all platforms, but it's really a visual podcast. So
Okay.
we releasing the first episode.
How does it look
next
like there,
Wednesday.
Chucky?
Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna tune in. I already follow the IG.
For
Can you
sure,
see it?
bro. For sure,
The
bro.
light, yeah, I can see the ring light for sure.
You can see the ring. It's in your shot.
Yeah, it's all the way in the shot.
That's a wide
How's
angle.
the light
So you
on
know,
now?
it's a wide. That's a wide lens. You know, lens kind of like. Yeah, so it's wide. Yeah, yeah. Turn it. If you want to turn, no.
No, I'm turning it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Turn that mug up, and then it'll be better.
I was just trying to change the.
We gotta buy that other one like Tay got.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah. That one.
You live and you learn.
I didn't have Tay money at the time.
She gotta take money now. she got my money than Tay.
And why?
But we ain't counting pots, are we?
No, I don't count people's pockets.
I know what I'm just saying.
above
But we
that.
got my money than Tay though. We ain't gonna shake it.
Cause I got money now.
We ain't gonna shake it. We ain't gonna shake it.
Like what Jake said. Jake was like, Damo, don't fuck this up.
Shit, you good though? 2 laptops, try to 2 phones, try to.
You heard me? Look, oh, you wasn't here. I was like, where's my phone? Jake was like, your phone's right here. I was like, no, that's my work phone. Where's my other
My
phone?
bad, sorry. You know, I ain't.
Yeah, that's better.
Is that better?
That's much better.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay.
So we ready on the you get countdown?
The Sony is ready.
Okay. It's
Oh, you want the countdown? Okay.
Yeah, so we start out.
You know where you going from? Because you still smoking on the cigar. And you about to remember the way you edited it.
I don't even
like
remember what he asked me.
Oh, he's listening back.
Kick that first.
We're still on the concert, so we scoot
Nice.
back. No,
y'all,
that's it.
y'all talking about shoes.
Yeah, we want to
Yeah,
shoot.
we talking about shoes and being a hype beast, and that's when she told us it wasn't recording.
That's right.
Okay, man. Mentally more.
See, that's why you here.
Right.
Right.
Caught that quick.
Where you been at?
But,
Work.
Work.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay.
All right. In 5, 4, 3.
I'm back now. Of course, we had a little technical difficulties because we're live still, of course. But to backtrack the conversation, let's get back on the shoes. You are an individual with your own shoes. Luckily, we got all that recorded, so that's a blessing.
Oh, smooth.
What's on your feet? Because they look nice and comfortable.
Uh,
You can take them off, show them off, because we don't see your ankles.
That's a fact. That's a fact. These are just Acme Studios. It's no, they mad comfy, bro. They mad comfy. This is a Swedish brand. It's out of Sweden. Yeah. And Acme actually stands for something. It's like ambition, creative novelty. I don't know. I had to Google it. But
Of course.
nah, they dope. They actually do a lot of apparel and denim.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got big. They started in like '96,
Okay.
and in '97 they got big. The denims kind of blew up. And then he just started making a bunch of stuff. I think the dude's name is Johansson or something. But it's a Swedish brand. Yeah, they dope, bro. They're super dope.
Yeah, because when I see them, I'm thinking like, of course they not Nike, and that's fine. But they look comfortable, and they remind me not only of the Invisible style that came out in the early 2005s, the Invisible Forces, the Invisible Women Forces, but also...
Yikes.
Yeah, I remember those days. But also, they remind me of the Nike Wave, not the Wave Runners, but not the Nike Reacts, the Nike Reacts. They're like a running shoe.
Okay.
So the material at the bottom remind me of that because of the fact that it's like feel like it's gonna press when you run them. Like it's not gonna. You hear the sound, but like that momentum.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of hard for me to explain the moment,
Yeah.
but like once you're running in some shoes and you actually don't feel like the insole pressure on your feet, it's like a pillow, walking like a pillow, like how the Adidas Boost materials. That's the best
Okay.
I
I got you.
So this beautiful box here. I'm not gonna relight again. I just want to know what the box is. Oh my god, this is a beautiful presentation.
He did his thing on there.
Presentation for a sneakerhead is everything.
Yeah, dope.
Like, and you got a small foot. I'm grateful because I would never be able to fit. Oh my god.
It's a 9.5.
9.5.
They kind of beat up a little bit. I've been wearing them a little bit.
Beat up. Where?
That's because it's dim in here. You can't really tell. But yeah.
I mean, I see the marks, but I'm just saying, for a white shoe, the material of it alone is very impressive.
Yeah.
For a Reebok shoe,
Right.
Jesus.
You know what those are?
Jake, what did I tell you about holding them shoes up?
Hold them up so they can be in the proper sighting. Make sure everybody can see them.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you give them that mama vibe.
Exactly. Thank you, big little sister. Like, that's it right there. But before she took my hand, I was about to go in the box and show the DMX card.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like she beat me.
Sorry.
She beat
Yeah.
me.
Did me out.
R.I.P. to DMX.
Exactly. That's what like.
Shit hard.
When I saw it, I was like, damn. And then Donald caught me slipping. I was about to pull this out.
Yeah.
But
Make sure you take pictures of it before we leave so you could get a close up of it.
yeah. Well, wow. These DMX, bruh.
DMX experiment something.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you told me to bring some shoes, I was gonna bring some loafers, but then I remember the DMX. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna bring it.
Bring it. Yeah.
R.I.P. to DMX.
For sure. If you would have brought some loafers, I'd have been like, hey, we don't see angles.
You ain't ready for them, bro.
Hey, that's a different experience.
That's a whole different level right there, bro. You ain't ready for that.
At the end of the day, I might not be 100 on the loafer game, but at least
I'm gonna get you right. When you're ready, let me know.
That's fine.
Let me know.
That's fine, cause
I'll make you throw away all your sneakers. Real talk.
gosh,
I'm saying I'm gonna help you find some loafers
that are comfortable. I got matches. Don't worry. When the lighter fails, matches is always the next best. Oh, thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you, because I'm sure I have the matches in the bag.
You left those last week.
It's always convenient to have a few matches. Not even gonna lie. Now it should hit much better.
Mm-hmm. It's on.
You live and you learn.
Note for Jake's editing, slow-mo and zoom in on that part.
When you listen, okay.
Hmm?
Talking about when you bust the cigar.
Yeah. But back to the shoes before we go to the next segment.
Yeah.
I'm really amazed by the box presentation. Like, it reminds me of unboxing, it's like unboxing the PlayStation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's beautiful in its own right.
The designer's name is Kirby Jean. So,
Okay.
black designer.
Oh.
Yeah. The brand is called Pierre Moss.
That's,
And so he have a few. I got another pair of Pierre Moss, but these right here are special because, he jumped off the porch with Reebok. A lot of people don't jump off the porch with Reebok.
not like they used to back in the early 2000s.
Nah, I'm from New Orleans, so
Yeah.
Reebok Soldiers, Juvenile, that was nostalgic to even get some Reeboks like that.
Of course.
He shined on the craftsmanship of that shoe.
I know, dead
He did
ass.
his thing. And a DMX tribute too, so.
It's a 2 for 1, literally, and it's beautiful in its own regard because of the fact that I love white shoes, and I can only say I've only had a limited pair of Forces, no more than one. But
Yeah.
when it comes to like an all-white athletic shoe,
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing within its own regards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. you should check him out though. Curvy Gene, he's a disruptor. He pisses off a lot of white people.
Well, you looking at his face?
Oh, I'm just talking.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
He's unapologetically black.
And I'm here
You know what
for
I'm
it.
saying? And he a disruptor, so I really rock with this dude. Yeah.
Hey, you rock with the presentations of it. Shoot.
Check him out, bro.
I will. I'll get that information because that's something I want to actually invest in. It's more shoes, not only just Nike and Adidas. I also have a pair of Pumas from way back then. But, you know, just investing in other art besides photography and videography.
Right.
Sneakers itself is its own art.
Yeah.
And people forget that.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? You may feel that way, but somebody may not feel that way.
So, we're about to transition into the actual show. You are welcome to stay and hop in for the
Oh,
rest
the
of
actual show.
The
Oh,
actual-
shit. This
like-
is the precursor?
Well, it's the pre/post cursor
Yeah, you
because
like the
You the
in the
special.
middle. Yeah, you like the special guest in the middle of the show.
Because-
Okay.
because of the fact that we're trying something different. Like I said earlier, we're
Yeah.
trying something different for the season.
I like it.
And so we don't want to hold the guest up forever. So
Yeah.
if they don't feel like staying, they can leave. We do the regular show. But if you feel like staying, hopping in on the topic too. We do have a lot of decent topics for this episode.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to stay.
For sure. I'll kick it with y'all for a little bit. I may have to leave a little early, but I want to hear some of these topics.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is your YouTube villain / YouTube blank Landon Strange. We're taking a quick intermission break, and we're about to go crazy. Yeah.
You about to go crazy.
Hey.
I gotta
I hope
get
you didn't
some
catch me
drops like
saying that.
Where is the nigga Cordero at?
Cordero is at
Fuck
home.
his own work. Nah, just kidding.
For sure, fuck it. Fuck that nigga. I called him, I was like, nigga, you trying to smoke moon rocks?
Nah, that nigga.
You know what that nigga gonna tell me?
Little niggas.
He said, Jack a fucking snitch.
He gonna see them little niggas.
That's tonight?
Nah, that's tomorrow. Them boys got said tomorrow.
Live, Chucky.
we
Live.
Oh.
Live.
Get on
Oh,
live.
live, fool.
Nobody's on.
Good.
My bad, I forgot.
Wait.